Hi, my name is Jack, and I've been asked to show a different setup for the brand Woundward Amazon build using Magic Arrow. So, brand Woundward gives you bone space on striking. We're completely gonna ignore the skeleton archers here. We're gonna go for Veil of Steel, which has ED IAS or ED maximum damage jewels in it. The Veil of Steel itself has an ED damage roll +1 to all skills, and then strength, vitality, and all resistance. A 13 Maras. Then these rare arrows, which give us deadly sight, knockback, ED maximum damage, attack rating, and all resistance, which comes from the 2 diamonds socketed in it, which I made with the last puzzle box. And we have a TOS Arcane's Valor filled with ED IAS jewels, a +2 20 IAS gloves with resistance and strength and dex, of Raven Force for cannot be frozen, and also the dex and attack rating, Nosferatu's Coil for increased attack speed and deadly strike, a Wisp Projector for the Heart of the Wolverine and the +1 Lightning Absorb and Magic Fine, of course, very good. Go Rider for the deadly strike. And instead we're going for Grand Charms, we're gonna go for Large Charms, and they have magic skill damage because we're using Magic Arrow, and Bone Spear is also magic damage, so we'll be increasing our magic damage this way. And they're either life for FHR until we hit the FHR breakpoint of 86, and then the rest is life. And the small charms are all life or resistance over here. We have an Act 1 work using the Faith Rune work together with a Templar Smite with 2 Heroines in it for the strength requirement, a Vampire Gaze for the PDR. The Lava Goat is incorrect, it should be Draco's Grasp, but doesn't matter honestly. Badungus for the PDR and Sandstorm Check for the Vitality, and then some rare arrows with some resistance and some lifesteal and a little bit of ED and cold damage. The skill setup is pretty much straightforward. We're using Magic Arrow only, so inner sight, slow movement, guided arrow synergies. So we go down here, take 20 into guided arrow, 20 into inner sight, 20 slow movement, 2 value points into evade and dodge, and critical strike, pierce, and penetrate, and the rest into critical strike. Right. So let me show you how this looks. Oh yeah, no. Offhand, we'll be having a call to answer the letters for buffing. That's about how the build looks. Probably, if you play this build, go into sound options and do these skills, so you don't get your ears blown out by the bone spear sound. That's pretty much the setup. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, if I compare this to like very generic Amazon builds like Immolation Arrow, the Explosive Arrow that I showed, Frost Maidens on, I think it's fine. it's not as strong as those builds. It's still very viable. What it has as a bonus is that it does magic damage. Um, so we have a bunch of magic damage, which means we're gonna never have to deal with immunes ever. There's only one enemy type in the game, or two of them, which has immunity to magic damage, and that's there's a specific type of zombies. I think they're called cadavers or something. And then there's the other one is Ancient Horadrims, which is the Act 2 enemies, which has the Poison Spit abilities and summon skeletons. Those are the only enemies which have magic immunity, and there's barely any maps which have those. So you're gonna be pretty much fine just running maps with this pretty well. And of course, this shouldn't be a Hydra bow. This should be a Grand Matron bow. It's I just made a mistake because I was testing this on the Necro, right? Instead with a Tomb Song quiver. So with a Grand Matron bow, you probably have more skills and do a little bit more damage. That's the video. If you like, leave a subscribe. See you around.